Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01611 mark. And here on TradingView the market is down by 1.04%, and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures and the Fibonacci's. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart. Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark, in a movement that I've been terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.15 mark. And in that movement, I'm terming it as a higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2 is the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3 before we see that wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, Vechain is down more than 94%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low and also the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. And having that in mind, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. And that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46005 mark. And that is the minimum that I will expect that wave 3 to the upside to do before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And that is my long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. And to also prove to you that this is a working Elliott wave structure that I have right here, you can see the wave 2 low is above the wave 1 low, meaning we have not yet come to an invalidation point of this Elliott wave structure that I have right here. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that initially we had made our low at around the $0.017 mark, then started to see a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement that had been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see we had these fractal waves completing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1, the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, and I was expecting an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3. And in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3, we lost our impulsive nature after losing the wave 1 high, and we continued pushing even lower. We also saw the formation of a double top, which is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the minimum target area of the breakout as the height between the tops and the neckline, which gave us a minimum target area back to around the $0.0178 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized and continued pushing even lower, making our new low at around the $0.15015 mark. And in that movement, we also saw another chart pattern, which is a channel, which gave us a breakout to the lower side. And after seeing the breakout, we continued pushing a little bit lower. And after making our low at around the $0.015 mark, we have started to see a very nice bounce to the upside once more, which is also being the Elliott wave structures, where we can have this low that is at around the $0.015 mark as the low for that higher Elliott wave count 1. Then we have seen the high for that wave 1, then whatever we are seeing over here might be the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2. Then we can expect that wave 3 to the upside before we see a bit of a retracement in a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And to get to see whether this second wave over here has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do, using the Fibonacci's, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $0.01609 mark and the $0.01598 mark. And I can mark that target area here on the charts, and you can see we have perfectly retraced into that target area, and there are chances that very soon we might see that impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And in that movement to the upside, once you see the formation of that wave 5, that will be completing a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. and this might be the start of that impulsive movement that I'm expecting in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 40 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side and also any movements to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and we are also seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling momentum, meaning soon we might be able to print a bullish cross and also support that movement to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.